Hi everyone, and welcome to Connecting with Past and Present. This is a part of a creative wellbeing series designed by young emerging artists from Rising Arts Agency in response to the exhibition A Picture of Health. I'm Yasmin, I'm an artist based in Bristol, and I run a project called Red Telephone where I document personal experiences using visual arts, conversations and art and therapy workshops. In this creative session, we'll be looking at making collages, using photos, documenting positive and safe experiences. Using the photographs, this activity will help with reflection and just disconnecting from the current challenges and bringing forward the positive memories to support you in the present. First step is to choose a photo you would like to use as part of your work. Scroll through your camera roll, just have a rummage through family photos, try and find a photo that you feel best captures a really positive and significant moment for you. Next part is deciding what tools you'd like to use. When it comes to making your collage, there are a couple of options. One is to make a physical piece, so that could be drawing or writing or cutting and sticking, or however you want to use the tools to sort of make your collage. You can also draw directly onto copies of photos. Obviously make sure that you have permission to use the photos if they're taken by someone else or they're not yours, but it's best, I think it's a safe bet to stick with a photocopy, or you can have a digital one if you have it on your phone as reference to use when you're making your piece. If you don't want to layer on top of the photos, you can use it as reference to what you're making in a separate piece of work. I use digital collage in my practice. Here is an example. So we have kind of a weird, surreal one. A lot of my work is actually a bit surreal. I think weird characters. I don't know if you can see that in drawings that come out of my brain. And it's kind of from a family photo with my brother and my mom. But again, you can use whatever if it's a photo for you that's more connected to friendships, a place, if it's about, family members, whatever works for you and whatever you connect to as a positive experience. If you pause the video here while you go gather your materials and find that photo you'd like to use. Okay, next step is planning. Spend some time looking at your photo and reflect on maybe why you chose the photo, whether it's an experience, an event that happened, friends that you were with, your family. If you pull out different moments from the photo or how you're remembering that moment and make it into a list or a mind map, however you plan projects and piece it all together. This little bit should only take 5 to 10 minutes, so pause here while you get cracking on planning. Okay, so we're here, it's the making part. Woo! So using your plans and reflections and different things that you've made note of, whether it's part of those experiences, whether it's something in the photo, now it's time to start making on top of that. Remember, there are no rules in this activity. It's just about playing around, reflecting, and spending time documenting those positive feelings. It literally could be writing maybe a poem. It could be drawing something that's from reference to the photo. It can be writing maybe a letter. It could be cutting and sticking. It can really be anything that you feel connects back to this photo and pulls out those positive feelings that bring you back to this present moment. It's all about having fun and just making. So no pressure, there's no rules for it to be perfect. It can be however you want it to be. So pause the video and spend 20 to 30 minutes or longer if you need to start making your collage. And there we have it, that's the end of the activity. If you do post your work online, feel free to tag myself, which is @redtelephone, 2 _, Rising Arts Agency, which is @Rising Arts Agency, and Arnolfini, which is @Arnolfini Arts, and this is on Instagram. I'm really excited to see what you guys make, and thanks so much for taking part in the activity. Bye!